It's Nick's Psychotronic History of Sci-Fi. Isaac Asimov often described John W. Campbell Jr. as his literary father, a man who guided him through his early years in pulp magazines and into his career as one of the greatest writers of all time. I would have done a bit on Campbell himself, but I haven't read a lot of his work except for Who Goes There, the hardcore fans amongst you know why, and of course I was strapped for time. It was under Campbell's editorial of Astounding Stories that Asimov submitted many stories, one of which was eventually Robbie, a story about a robot housemaid that was written in an effort to get away from the monstrousness of robots that had been the dominating theme of the technology. It was rejected, however, as it was too similar to another story which had already done the same thing. Asimov didn't give up, naturally, and continued to write stories about his good robots with positronic brains throughout the 40s, each story progressing more and more into the future and detailing the history of robotics, a word he coined somewhat unwittingly. Of course, in these stories he established the 3 laws of robotics that he would use again and again. A robot shall not kill a human being, a robot shall obey a human being, and a robot shall preserve itself except when these rules interfere with the rules above it. There were 9 shorts involved throughout the 40s, which were eventually collected as a novel of sorts called I, Robot, which would become the quintessential Asimov story influencing generations. Asimov would continue with these pro-machine themes in his later work, called the Robot series, though they weren't true sequels to the first, called The Caves of Steel, The Naked Sun, and The Robots of Dawn. I highly recommend this book, as Asimov laid the foundation for all future robots. Oh yeah, I just went there.